Hey, this is Lucas, and I just got back from seeing the second Mario movie, the Mario Galaxy movie, except it wasn't really a Mario Galaxy movie, and I'll explain why in a second. So yeah, Mario Galaxy, it's not really a Mario Galaxy movie, it's more like a Mario World movie, slash Star Fox movie, slash Super Mario Bros. 2, slash Mario Galaxy, not in that order. But yeah, I was not exactly well, I wasn't the opposite of disappointed. I wasn't disappointed, but I wasn't impressed with how much Mario Galaxy was in this film. But I want to start talking about the things I like first off. So, the things I like, the music was that was probably the most amount of Mario Galaxy we got out of this film was the music. There was a lot of decent tracks in it. In fact, the credits theme was pretty much a lot of it was just the Mario Galaxy credits theme. Like that part was in the film, but it wasn't exactly the whole film. It was like the whole thing. It was just like parts of it, and then they switched to like different parts. It was not exactly. It was very disjointed, the credits theme. But other things, I liked all the new power ups. Well, they're not new, but they had a lot of power ups from Mario, including the dig the drill from Mario Wonder. It was a power up in the film for some reason, but nothing else was from Mario Wonder other than like Bowser Jr.'s head like thing. That was, I guess, from Mario Wonder, but other than that, there wasn't really anything from Mario Wonder in this film other than the drill. But then we also had the Cloud power up and the Penguin one, the Toad War part of the film, and then they had the Frog suit, and then Yoshi had the big blowing thing where he like blows into a balloon. Other things I liked, there was a lot of cool galaxies in the background, but unfortunately they didn't actually get to go to those galaxies. So ones I saw were there was like one from Gusty Garden Galaxy, like the one with all the spikes on it and like a circle, like a donut. They had that one. They also had the beginning area from the Digger Land Galaxy. I can't remember the name of it, but the one with the drill from Galaxy 2. I thought Fox was cool. He was in it a lot of the film, like half of the film he was pretty much in it. Like people said that he was in it more than Rosalina. I don't know if that's true. But he was in it at different parts than Rosalina. But yeah, he was definitely in it quite a bit. And it felt a lot like a Star Fox kind of movie. And I thought like for a second they were gonna make it like a cinematic universe, but then they said he came from a different dimension, so I guess it's not the same universe, obviously, because he's from a different universe. But yeah, but yeah, Fox is cool. He was kind of like they kind of made it out to be like an embarrassing character. Like I don't know why they did that. But whatever. I thought Rosalina was pretty good. She didn't do much in the film. She just like was kidnapped for the whole film. The only reason she got kidnapped is because of her fucking Lumas that kept interrupting her when she was fighting. So they didn't really help much. In fact, it's almost like they didn't want her to be there because they were passing the whole time and they didn't really care. But as for the story, yep, Rosalina gets kidnapped. One of the Lumas that she tries to help goes to Mario and asks Peach to go rescue Rosalina. Don't know why. I guess because they read the story and they know that she's related, or I don't know. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, Peach goes to Gateway Galaxy to find information because apparently Gateway Galaxy is this big like airport thing. And then Mario looks after the Mushroom Kingdom while she's gone, but then Bowser Jr. tries to take Bowser back by stealing the entire castle. Doesn't do a very good job because Bowser ends up falling out of the castle. But then Mario, for some reason, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking, but he makes Bowser big again. Why does he do that? By stomping on him? I don't know why he did that. Why would he do that? Like, is he fucking stupid? Because it's like, Bowser's obviously not going to be a good guy. But they try to make him out like he's a good guy for like 5 seconds, and then he becomes bad again. Like Bowser's like, oh, I don't want Mario to die, so he's like, don't kill Mario, Bowser Jr. But then like 2 seconds later, he's like, oh, I don't give a shit, I'm gonna kill Mario. So it was like, what was the point of that? It didn't make any sense. It was completely a pointless character change. But yeah, they land in Honey Hive Kingdom, and then Bowser's like, I'm gonna go to jail for Mario, and he goes to jail. But then he gets kidnapped, like teleported with the UFO from Bowser Jr., so it lasted like 2 seconds, and nobody gave a shit for some reason. And then they use a bug, but it wasn't like the bugs from Mario Galaxy. It was like a completely unique bug to the film, and for some reason the honeybee has the bug, even though they're enemies in the games. But whatever. They go to Gateway Galaxy. Peach meets Malbert Toad guy Wart, and they find out that Bowser Jr. is in Space Junk Galaxy. And for some reason, Bowser Jr. is connected to Wart, but they don't really explain how they even know each other. In fact, they don't explain anything about this film. This film has no explanations for anything. But I'll get onto that in a second. But yeah, then they end up finding Star Fox, Fox McCloud, and then they fight Bowser Jr. They crash into some random planet, which we have no idea about. They don't explain what planet it is, but they have a dinosaur in it. And then the Comet Observatory finds Luigi because he does like a radio signal thing. And then they go to the Space Junk Galaxy and kill Bowser or some shit. That's pretty much what happens. There really isn't much to this film. It's pretty much shit happens, and they don't really explain anything about it. It's just stuff happens. It's much less concise than the last film, if that was even possible. But the big things I want to talk about that don't make any sense is that, so in the film, this is going to be a bit of a spoiler shit, but I'm pretty sure, like, no matter what, people are going to say I'm spoiling anything, so whatever. But they say that Peach is Rosalina's sister, and they were made from fucking star bits. But for some reason, Peach is, like, a toddler, and Rosalina was, like, an adult. And I don't understand why they would be made for why would they be different in age? Why wouldn't they just be the same? Like, what if they were made from nothing? If they were made from stars? If they were made from, like, the cosmos, why wouldn't they just be the same? It doesn't make any sense. It's like, why would they have made one and then the other later? That doesn't make any sense. And then Peach gets an umbrella from Mario for his birthday, and then she's able to, like, use it as a weapon, but they don't explain anything about, like, how is she able to use that as a weapon? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's an umbrella, and they don't show her doing anything like that beforehand, and she just randomly, miraculously uses it as a weapon. Okay. And then the other thing, Bowser Jr., like, he's Bowser's son, but they don't explain how he's Bowser's son, and they say that he went to boarding school, but it's like, what the fuck? What boarding school does Bowser Jr. go to? It's just like complete nonsense. And then, like, they showed that he's a baby, and then Bowser is like saying, oh, they want to build a big ship with a cannon, and they're gonna blow up the world with it using Rosalina. And then he ends up managing to build the entire planet with the cannon, but, like, how did he do that, and where did he get the UFO, and what, like, where's all this shit coming from? They don't explain any of that. Nothing is explained. You're just supposed to take it. I guess that's fine. I don't know. Like, nothing in this film is explained whatsoever. It's just, you just have to take it for granted, I guess. And so if you're wanting a film with explanations and, like, an actual, like, plot instead of just complete nonsense happening, then yeah. And also, Dry Bowser is in this film. Bowser gets turned into fire, and he becomes Dry Bowser. And also, there's, like, this scene in relation to that where it's like a roller coaster, and they go into the lava, and, like, the Koopa Troopers become Dry Bones, and it's like, they don't even give a shit. It's like, surely they would give a shit. And also, like, once you become Dry Bones, is there a way to not, like, to grow the skin back? Like, if there was a roller coaster, surely, like, everyone would just be Dry Bones if they went on that ride, right? Or, like, doesn't make any sense. It's like, surely either you are able to become a normal Koopa Trooper again, or if you're stuck as Dry Bones forever, surely all the Koopa Troopers that go on that ride will then become Dry Bones forever. Yeah, I don't get it. And also, the thing that EGAD is not in this film other than like a tiny reference on like Magic Cooper's like hat or something. But yeah, EGAD is meant to be have made the magic paintbrush, but the magic paintbrush is kind of fucking insane. It's made so much shit. Like they made the dragon from what Mario Odyssey, and they even had the Mario Odyssey music. Like it made a massive dragon, and then the dragon eats Bowser Jr. Then that went well. And then it also made Mr. Game and Watch. Yeah, Mr. Game Watch, and then Mr. Game Watch kicks Bowser's ass. So the magic paintbrush doesn't really do what Bowser Jr. wants it to do. Really, it does a completely different thing to what they want it to do, which doesn't really happen in the games. The games, like the things that the magic paintbrush makes in Mario Sunshine, always responds to Bowser Jr. So maybe EGAD is a bit smarter in this universe, but we wouldn't know because they didn't show him. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about the Mario Galaxy movie. I feel like everybody that likes Mario would like this film. There's a lot of references in it, but the plot is even less consistent than the first film. Also, yeah, there is something else. For some reason, the trailer had like the evil Luma, but that's only in the post-credit scene. They like have a post-credit scene in the trailer, which is probably the first time I've ever seen that happen. I've never seen the trailer for a film having a scene from the post-credit scene in it before, which is very weird. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the fact that I couldn't get the popcorn bucket. I wanted the LED Luma popcorn bucket, but they sold out, and I'm not happy about that. So yeah, a 0 out of 10 because I couldn't get the popcorn bucket. Yeah. But really, the film was okay, I guess. Probably a bit better than the first one, but that's only because I like Mario Galaxy. But I feel like it could have been a lot better if they actually like went to like the proper Mario Galaxy galaxies. But they only went to like a couple of them, and the ones they went to were really not like Mario Galaxy at all. Like Gateway Galaxy is literally nothing like Gateway Galaxy from the games. It is completely different. The only place that is kind of the same is the Comet Observatory. But that's not a galaxy, that is a spaceship. And it's kind of weird, because all the stuff from the games that aren't Mario Galaxy, like Mario World and Mario 2, that's all, like, from the games. That's all very consistent with the games. And, like, the galaxies that are in the background look like the galaxies from the games, but the actual galaxies they go to don't look like the games at all. But I did like the part at the ending where they had Mario World, 16-bit Mario World sprites, when they were like fixing up stuff. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. What did you think about the Mario Galaxy movie? Did you like it? I'm still working on this other video that I haven't told anybody about, but I'm working on it still. But yeah, that was the Mario Galaxy movie. Bye.